3, 2, 1. Roadhouse.
I know why you're saying that, but welcome. It's time for our movie watch, or rather movie gist. But today we're doing series watch, and you've just seen the series trailer for
Roadhouse.
By the way, Mike, you're welcome, man. Good to have you here.
Mickey.
Interesting thing, yeah?
Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, of course, wonderful actor. I've not seen him. Also, I don't know if you've seen Covenant.
Covenant, I have seen Covenant.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very good movie.
Good movie. And so we've seen him in situations where he could fight, but this is pure. We're seeing martial arts and all of that.
Yeah.
I've not seen him like this
Hand-to-hand
before. Hand to hand, but it's
brutish,
cool.
close quarters combat.
I'll tell you something. I am very excited to see him actually in a series.
Okay,
We're
so
used to
over
seeing
time,
him in movies, so I'm waiting to see, because he's a great actor. I love every movie that he's been on, except Spider-Man.
Ambulance.
Except Spider-Man, where he was, what was it? Which Spider-Man was that one now? Can't remember the one.
Yeah.
But that was the only one. Apart from that, I think he's a fantastic actor. To see him coming from movies to the silver screen is going to be something that I'm looking forward to. I hope that it's a very good one. I'm not one who's excited with plenty of, violence and all of that. I love the dialogue and all.
There's some people that can't watch a movie without seeing some sort of brutishness, some sort of, aggression. Some people just like aggressiveness.
Like you said, that guy brings a lot to any role, more than just the aesthetics. As in, when you see him, his dialogue, everything about him, he's an excellent actor.
Yeah. And let's not forget Conor
McGregor,
McGregor playing himself.
In
the
exactly,
series.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's...
And I remember I mentioned Ambulance also.
Yeah.
Where you see this guy brings something to a role that, I mean, if he's a villain, he's just something else. I don't remember the one where he was this reporter that was causing accidents.
That was a good one. It was very real.
So I'm a Jake Gyllenhaal fan. I know I've watched a number of his movies. That guy, that dude is something else.
Yeah. Right.
I can't, so, the way they shoot series now, they kind of shoot them like movies. It doesn't feel like series much anymore. Each episode comes out bigger and better in the series they do these days. Let's take the next one. It's called Constellation. Wow, it kind of looks like something followed her back from space.
I'll tell you something. Constellation, brand new 2024 series, and the trailer only just came out. You guys know I love two kinds of movies. If it's submarines or if it's a space movie. Now that's movies. I have never, however, sat down to see, apart from Star Trek and Star
Wars.
No, Star Trek, what's it called? I've never sat down to see a space series. No, I take that back. I've seen quite a number of them. But Constellation will have a very, very big big shoes to fill in if it's going to be as good as some of the ones that I've seen from before. Like Foundation, for instance. Although Foundation, it's space-oriented.
Quite a few of them.
Let's see how it goes. I am not so much. They can be slow burns. That's the thing about space movies and series. They can be slow burns. They can just build up. And when it gets to crescendo, it might seem like it's too short. But if you love a good story, sometimes a space series can do it for you.
One other reason is that for the writers, every single thing that they put forward has to at least have a sense of plausibility when it comes to scientific backing.
Unlike...
so you can't just write rubbish and like one physicist will just sit down and say, that's rubbish.
But they say science fiction, they put the word fiction in there.
That's why we love Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, yeah. Oh, you're a fan too. It's crazy though, by the way.
So you can just bring up anything out of anywhere and anything happens.
While we're still on the subject of space, now this one I'm really excited for because the first installment was fantastic. If you're a fan of the game, then you can't wait for it to drop. It's Halo Season 2. It's out soon. And I'm sure it's going to be fantastic already.
All right.
I can't wait to see this one.
So as much as I've not seen the first
season.
Oh, you're missing.
Maybe Mazino told me why. Give me a reason, because there's just so much, and at times you have to sieve through so much. But then I just want to mention Joseph Morgan, who, of course, was excellent in his portrayal of a villain. It's Klaus in Vampire Diaries and Originals. The issue with Joseph Morgan is that he was so good there. But when we've seen him in other places, he has not been that remarkable. In other series and movies that we've seen him, he hasn't. But I don't know if this one would.
I think he also appeared in Twilight, one of the Twilight episodes as well. But I remember the game itself and
Halo.
So Halo. So now my issue with taking games to the screen is there's a lot of pressure because you're now trying to take the fan base of the game and push it
They did it
straight
well with The
on-
Last of
yeah.
Us.
I was gonna say.
But that's a rarity.
Yeah, but me, I don't think it was. I feel like the hype from the movie was
Look at The
quite
Witcher.
a bit too much.
The Witcher didn't do
rubbish.
exactly.
Oh, sorry, we're backtracked now. You
Yeah.
thought the hype for The Last of Us was.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the movie. I mean, Pedro Pascal is an excellent. They got two excellent actors. You know.
Yeah.
But I didn't see.
Well, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something about The Last of Us. It
Yeah.
actually made you go through all of your emotions, from
Oh,
being
okay.
happy to being very sad. Some people cried for some of the episodes, and then that elation of them surviving. It was fantastic, and that was what the producers were trying to do, to actually tug you emotionally. And I think it was fantastic.
Yeah.
To take a game that's so gory and actually make drama
Try to
out
make,
of it
yeah.
was a great execution.
Yeah.
We've got another one. Now, our last trailer for today is one that everybody should be excited about. The Last Airbender is coming to live action, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And everybody is so expected to see what it's going to be like. Let's take a look at the trailer, and we'll be back to talk about it.
Wow. How many seasons did the animation
I would
get?
have just loved us to get to the end where he
Yeah.
gets into Avatar mode, where he's about to enter
Yeah.
Avatar mode. I love how the CGI, how it did it. It was excellent. I've been scared to watch One Piece.
I was going to make a reference.
One Piece is the longest running anime.
Yeah.
And because of what I know that they can't replicate in live action, I've been scared. But the reviews are good. But for this one, it was so, a lot of people have been contrasting, and there is just so, the similarities are just so cool.
Yeah.
They put in
Yeah.
quite a lot into this. And you mentioned that series these days,
Yeah.
an episode of a series looks like the kind of budget they'll put in one movie.
In a movie, yeah.
So there's so much money now from streaming that, you know, there's now so much more put into series. So
Yeah.
well, let's see how this one
Yeah, high hopes for The Last Airbender, Avatar, The Last
yes,
Airbender.
indeed.
And I'm going to probably go back and watch the animation just to prepare myself a little. I don't know how many of the seasons I can get through, but episodes I can get through before I watch it. But
You mentioned the first movie, yeah? That one was...
I wasn't excited about the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this one is going to do better. However, I do have a little peeve with it being a little too American.
oh,
yes, exactly.
okay.
I wanted to
okay,
mention that
okay.
Ang's accent.
It's a bit too American.
It was
Yeah.
really,
I'll give
it
it a
was
chance.
so American. Like, Benny, are you from the Water Kingdom or from Alaska?
Well,
like they
with
picked
the
up
way
Ben from
they do
Alaska.
streaming
You're
platforms
right.
these days, where they
Right.
translate
Yeah,
almost
into different
everything
languages.
into languages, different languages, it probably has a really
It
good
was so
cover.
American. Get me someone
It's all
close.
good.
Seriously.
Thank you very much for seeing the series watch with us.
Yeah.
Just in case you have any input you want to, just do let us know. Use the hashtag WakeUpNiger on TVC.
Yeah.
And then, hey, we'll maybe chat back. We'll be back. Let's take a break. There's more Wake Up Niger coming your way.